The good stuff is all new. Today, organizing expert Megan Arthurs shares her top MVP picks for the best storage solutions when it comes to organizing your home. Then, Mary's got an ooey gooey chicken winner that comes together in no time. Plus, touchdown! It's time to kick off football season with some great game day treats that will wow any crowd. And the giveaways keep on giving as Season 3 premiere week continues. The good stuff starts now.
We're about to get started. All right, listen, I don't know about you, but by the middle of the week or the end of the week, sometimes dinner can be a bit of a struggle. I want something fast. I want something that makes as few dishes as possible. And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it kind of satisfied those takeout cravings that start to hit around Thursday. Yeah, everybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right, so today I wanted to make a super easy sheet pan dinner. So basically like one pan, we're gonna use one bowl and one pot. 3 dishes, not too shabby. And it's gonna check all of those boxes. We're gonna make my honey garlic chicken. How does that sound? Yeah. It's a little bit takeout vibe. It's super easy. It uses up some leftovers as well. And you get your protein, your starch, your veg, all on one pan. So a dream. So the first thing I wanna do is get to work on my rice. So I wanna add a little bit of freshness in. So I've got 2 green onions here that I'm just gonna thinly slice up. You can chop up whatever you want. If you want something a little bit punchier, you could obviously do this with like regular onion because we are gonna cook this in the oven. But I love a green onion because it's easy to cut, cooks up super quickly, gives you bright green flavor, and it's an absolute dream. When I first started dating my husband forever ago, I've been doing the math lately, oof. I still like him so much, but I was like, that's a long time. It's wild. He did not like green onions, and I think I just kind of convinced him they're delicious by consistently putting them in the food. Now he loves them. So, you know, it's a good thing. We can all learn. It's a good thing. All right, so I've got my green onions good to go. I'm gonna add those into my rice. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to necessarily make rice. This is the perfect recipe to use leftover rice. I don't know about you, but I am incapable of making the correct amount of rice. I always make way too much. It sits in my fridge. I'm weird, I don't have a microwave, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. How do I reheat this? The answer is this way. This is my new favorite way to do it. So I'm gonna go in with those green onions. And then I'm gonna season this cold leftover rice up with just a couple teaspoons of soy sauce. You need a little bit of liquid in there. If you don't wanna do soy, you could do just a little bit of chicken stock, a little bit of water, something like that. I'm also gonna go in with a couple tablespoons of some oil. I'm using a neutral oil here, something like a canola, but if you wanted a little bit more flavor, something like a toasted sesame oil would be great. You could even do olive oil if you're feeling it. Now I've also got a sheet pan over here. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of oil onto there. What this oil is gonna do, as opposed to that, is it's gonna give you a little bit of crispy on your rice. So not only are you reheating it and making it nice and fluffy on the top, you're gonna get little crunchy, crispy, golden brown bits on the bottom, which is an absolute dream. So I'm gonna give that a toss just to combine. By adding that little bit of soy sauce, again, it's gonna kind of break apart those rice granules that have kind of stuck together and started to dry out. Give enough moisture to plump them up again. All right, this already smells delicious. I'm thrilled. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna spread that out onto my sheet pan. So I want this to be in kind of one-ish nice layer. And we're gonna spread it across the whole sheet pan, even though we're gonna be adding more to this later. That's gonna give you, again, max crispiness. It's gonna be a dream. So just spread that out. Now I wanna pop this rice into a 400-degree oven for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes is gonna get it started, doing its thing. Perfect. That was a really good ooh, guys. This is nice. I was like, that was just the rice. Just wait, we're making a sauce now. All right, now I'm gonna get to work on a sauce. Typically, if I was making this at home, I wouldn't do the sauce until after I prepped the chicken and got it in the oven, but this is TV, things are waiting, we gotta hurry it up. So I have got a pot here over about medium heat, and I'm gonna make up a really nice kind of honey garlic sauce for that chicken. So the first thing I need is to kind of mimic the flavors going on in that rice, going in with about a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. So that goes right on into the pot. Then into there, I'm going in with the juice of a lime. If you don't have a lime, you could use a little bit of rice wine vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, whatever you're feeling, just something a little acidic. Then for a bit of sweetness, I want about 3 tablespoons of honey. The honey is gonna sweeten things up, obviously, but it's also gonna give you that like sticky richness, which we absolutely love. I don't know why honey comes in a bear, but I'm thrilled about it. You'd think it should come in a bee, but it doesn't. Perfect. All right, about 3 tablespoons of honey. Then I'm gonna go in with some garlic. So I've got 4 cloves here. If you want to, you could use less. You could do maybe 2, something like that. But I'm going in with 4, and I'm gonna grate it right on in. If you wanted to, you could chop this as well, but grating it in is super easy. I hate chopping garlic so much. It's my least favorite job in the kitchen. When you're grating garlic on your own, in your own kitchen, it feels like it flies by. When you're doing it in front of a lovely audience and a television camera, it feels like I've been doing this for 18 years. All right, in goes that beautiful garlic. That's gonna be punchy and beautiful, but I like things a little bit spicy, especially when I'm doing something takeouty. So I have got some sriracha here. You could also use like chili paste, whatever you're feeling, but I'm going in with anywhere from like 3 to 4 tablespoons. And if you're a measurement head out there, you know that 4 tablespoons is a 1/4 cup, but that sounds scary to some people. That's why I'm calling it a tablespoon. Sometimes I write recipes. If you ever see me say 4 tablespoons of butter, it's because some people get worried about a 1/4 cup of butter. So I'm tricking you. But that's okay, it's all love, it's all good. All right, give that a whisk just to come together, and you can already feel that honey kind of thickening things up. So I'm gonna let that do its thing, just come up to a simmer and cook down a little bit. While that does its thing, we're gonna get to work on our chicken. So I've got that same bowl that I used for the rice, and I've got 4 chicken breasts here. I've chopped them up. You could also do this with chicken thighs. You just wanna cube them. I'm gonna add those right on into the bowl. If you wanted to, you could also do this with pork tenderloin chopped up. That would be absolutely beautiful. But into there, we need to add kind of a coating mixture that's gonna just kind of go over all this chicken, give it a little bit of texture when it hits the heat of the oven, and add more flavor. So the first thing I need is a teaspoon of cornstarch. Cornstarch is obviously a starch, it's made from corn, but it gives you a little bit crispiness, and again, that texture which holds everything on. So it makes a really nice coating on there. It also gives that sauce something to stick to once it all cooks together. So in we go with that. Then I'm going in with about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Garlic powder is truly one of my favorite ingredients. It tastes like roasted garlic, but you didn't have to do anything. Dream. We love that. Then 1 teaspoon of chili powder. This gives like a little bit of heat, but it's mainly just giving kind of smoky flavor, which is a dream. And then 1/2 teaspoon, if you have it, of Chinese 5 spice. If you do not have it, that's okay. You don't have to use it, but this gives really nice flavor. Now I'm gonna season that up with a little bit of salt. And you can go in with some pepper as well. Then I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a toss. I want that cornstarch mixture to kind of coat and kind of create like a slurry almost on the outside of that chicken. Now, I haven't added any fat yet, but that's because I wanna add the vegetables before I add in my fat so everything gets coated together. So for my veg, I'm going with broccoli. Just 1 head of broccoli cut into florets. If you wanted to, you could go with any sort of hearty vegetable. Even some big chunks of onion would be beautiful. Some sweet potato if you wanted a double starch dinner, always a good thing. But I love broccoli personally, it's kind of a classic. So now I'm gonna go on with about 2 tablespoons of, again, that neutral flavored oil. Add that right on top. 2 tablespoons is more than you think. My mom's always like, that's more. And I'm like, no, I promise you, it's 2 tablespoons. All right, give that a good mix just to combine. And again, coat everything with a little bit of that oil. And that is looking perfect. So far we've got our 1 bowl, our 1 pot. I'm gonna go grab my pan now. So my rice has been in the oven for about, I would say, 10 minutes. So it's gonna be a little bit golden brown, looking fantastic. Oh, and it smells good already. I'm very pumped about this. So far we've got that beautiful rice doing its thing. But now what I wanna do is I actually wanna cook all of this meat and the veg on this pan as well. But to keep everything separate and to give that chicken a chance to crisp up as well, I'm gonna take my spatula. Don't worry, yes, it touched raw chicken, but this is gonna go back into the oven. I'm just gonna shove all of that rice over. You can feel it when you do that. It's a little bit more tender, a little bit more fluffy. By piling it up, it's gonna make sure that rice doesn't overcook. And then I'm just gonna load all of this chicken and broccoli right onto that same pan. This is what I call the seafood boil approach. It's where you add things kind of gradually as they need time to cook. So obviously the rice can use a little bit longer to get that golden brown crunch, but the chicken and broccoli, they only need, I'd say, about 15 minutes until that chicken is cooked through, again, at 400 degrees. Pop that in the oven. And then you end up with a little something that looks like this, which is not too shabby. I'm feeling good about this. All right. The rice is crispy, looking absolutely beautiful. Now, to serve this up, what I like to do is I like to grab that rice, just kind of lift it off. You can hear and see the little bit of crunch on the bottom. That golden brown color is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna plate that right up. It's almost like fried rice, but you do it on a pan, which is always a dream. Then once that rice is plated up, you get that sauce, which is simmering away on the stove. That garlic is cooked down. Come take a peek at this. You can see the bubbles in there. They're a little blippy, so it's rich and thick. I'm gonna take that sauce, and this is the fun part. I'm just gonna dump it on everything. So just right onto the pan, pour that beautiful sauce down. Dream. Give it a mix. Oh my gosh. As soon as that hits the heat, you are in for a treat. I like my sauce like this. It's a little bit thinner. It's gonna soak into that rice beautifully. If you want it a little bit thicker, add a little bit of that cornstarch into that mixture. Just dissolve it in a bit of cool water, whisk it in, and you're gonna get a nice, thick and beautiful sauce that's a little more glossy than this one. But again, I love this texture. It's super juicy. Mary Berg, stop piling your plate. This is supposed to be for 4 people. I don't know what you're doing, but to me, that looks like an absolute dream of a dinner. I'm gonna dig into this rice with a little bit of this sauce, and we gotta take a break, but we'll be right back. Stick around.
Up next, Megan Arthurs shares her most MVP-worthy storage solutions when it comes to organizing your space. That's up next. Tomorrow, Erica Wark is serving up 3 different ways to wear 3 fall trends.
In fact, we are going to show you 9 looks today.
Whoa.
Plus, Aaron O'Brien is transforming 3 viewers with 3 show-stopping fall hair looks. And Magic Matt is back with jaw-dropping tricks you can't miss. That's tomorrow on an all-new episode.
Methods and products out there. Megan Arthurs is here with her top 5 favorites. Hey Megan, how's it going?
It's going great. So happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, it's always such a delight when you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, so what is the key here? What are we talking about today?
Okay, we are stepping into the world of organizing product, which can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
We have all been to the store and seen a product and we're like, that's gonna change my life.
That's gonna solve every problem I've ever had.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Mary. And then fast forward to the next day and we're like, yeah, it didn't do anything.
No.
Yeah, not functional at all.
Yeah.
So we're eliminating the overwhelm today and going through a couple options.
Okay, I love this. So we're gonna have a little bit of a fun game with this one. We're gonna play a little bit of this or that. We have got 10 common organizers here, and you're gonna narrow it down to your top 5 MVPs.
Yes, we are.
Oh, this is more legit than I thought.
Yes, this is like a gold medal in the organizing world.
Yeah, I need this on my house. I want you to come and be like, Mary, look at this closet. Wow. You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so let's get into it. So first up, we are talking about some I feel like cupboard storage solutions. What are we
Yes.
talking about?
Okay, we have the Lazy Susan versus the tiered shelf.
Okay.
So a Lazy Susan is great for those open, awkward, hard to reach places. Like think of that corner cupboard in your kitchen. You're like, I'm just putting things in there. I don't know what's going on.
Who knows?
So
You only see the front level and you're like, I don't even know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I just give up.
Yeah.
So a Lazy Susan would be great there. They also work great in other areas of the home. So we have spices. You could do oils and vinegars. You could do bathroom items. You could do cleaning supplies. And it really adds optimal accessibility with a quick spin.
Oh, we like that.
So we love that. But then we have our friend here.
This always intrigues me.
Yes.
Have I done it? No, but I'm always like, is this good?
Right.
Is this what I want?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is great for key visibility. If you are someone that's like, I never know what I have unless I see it, you're gonna love a tiered shelf. They're better in kitchens and pantries. So again, we have the spice jars. You could do canned goods, work really well here. Oils and vinegars as well. So 2 great options, serving great purposes.
Which one's getting that stamp of MVP?
Okay, all day, every day, Lazy Susan.
Nice, lazy.
Yeah.
I love something named after a person. listen to.
And she's not lazy.
She's not lazy. She's doing a lot of work.
She's versatile.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah. We love Suze.
We do.
We love a lazy Suze. All right, now moving on, we're talking baskets or lidded bins.
Okay, so the open one is great for grab and go items. If you have to frequent items often, you're gonna love an open basket. The great thing about baskets, you can put them in any space in the home. Like think about all the closets in your home, like linen, entryway, bedrooms. Put a basket in because it conceals the storage, but it's still accessible. But then we have the lid. So the lid is great for protecting your items, preserving your items, great for off-season items. And then the lid, of course, means that you can stack more baskets.
See, this is key. Stack more baskets, not just put stuff on top of it.
Exactly. Collecting dust.
Yes.
So it's a tough call here.
Which one's getting that MVP stamp?
Okay, Megan's MVP goes to the open basket.
I'm feeling thrilled about this.
Everyone's loving the open basket.
I love an open basket. I keep all my hats in it. Okay, fantastic. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about rolling carts or drawer units.
Okay, rolling carts are great if you want your items to be moving from room to room. Some of us use our home for multiple purposes, like our kitchen tables where we eat, where we work, where your kids do homework. So a rolling cart is really handy for that because you can move it around. Great for cleaning supplies. We know you're going to be moving around when you're cleaning. But then we have a drawer unit. So this is great for structure. If you have categories in your home that are predetermined and they're not going to be moving, you're going to love a drawer unit for stationery, maybe for gift wrapping, bathroom items. So they're both really handy. But
Which one's getting that stamp?
I love the portable option of a rolling cart.
I like this. This is good.
We're on the same page.
So if you're picking one, it's a rolling cart.
It's a rolling cart.
Okay, all the way. This is a big one for me. Hanging file sorter or a desktop tray. I already know which one I like better, but
Me
I'm
too.
excited to hear what you say.
Okay, so the hanging file sorter is obviously great for utilizing unoccupied space. If you're in a small square footage, you're gonna wanna go to the wall or the door that's not being utilized, and then you can keep the surfaces clear and tidy free. So I'm in a small space, I would use something like that. But if you're someone that uses your papers often
And quickly.
we're talking about paper trays. Like, let's say you're sitting there and you're like, I actually need access to these papers all day for work or for home needs. You're gonna wanna go for the paper tray. You're not gonna wanna sit down and go to the wall and come back to your chair. It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
So they're both good options.
I was gonna say they're both good options. Which one's winning it, Megan?
Okay, I mean, you already know.
I know.
You
Is this one?
already
Yeah,
know.
100%.
The hanging file sorter.
Megan put something on the wall, it's A+.
We love it.
All right, now next up we're going to talk about folding. This is, I think, a big one because drawers can get pretty hectic.
Yes.
Are we talking traditional fold or the file folding system?
So traditional folding looks like this on our table. So we're folding quickly and we're stacking one on top of each other. So if you're someone that's like, your methods are not good for me, Megan. I just want to do this quick, like fold the laundry and get out of here.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Yeah.
But people think that file folding takes a long time, and it doesn't. And we're going to show how efficient we can do it. So we have 2 pairs of leggings. One pant leg goes over the other. We've already done that. Check, check.
Check, check.
So we want to take the triangle part and tuck it in because we want to create this straight line.
Yes.
So the bottom of the pants are coming up to the waistband, and then the waistband is going to be folded down twice. 1, 2, and your items should be able to stand like this, and then you would put them in the drawer.
Like this almost.
Correct. And then you open the drawer and you can see them.
Yeah. I already know which one's winning.
100%.
You can see everything. It's like taking this and looking like that. Also, not gonna lie, I just felt like I was back in high school working at the Gap. What a thrill. Amazing, Megan. Great job. Thanks so much for keeping us organized. We'll be right back. Callie Millerman is here with tips on how to avoid a separation anxiety in your pets. Hey, Callie, how's it going?
Hey,
It's so good to see you.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, this is a huge topic. Like with Labor Day in the rear view, this can be a pretty big issue for a lot of us. Maybe some kids are heading back to school. Maybe you're heading back to the office.
Yep.
What's the #1 thing to keep in mind with pets?
I've got 3 quick tips for you, Mary, before we dive into some fun stuff here. And my first one is all about their meal times. It's really important when you think about your pet, suddenly you're gone and they're kind of going, where'd you go? What happened?
Yeah.
all summer, you know, you were giving them snacks, they were having lunch. No, no, no. What we need to do is make sure that we're feeding them back at our regular times.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so make sure it's the times that work for when you're going to be gone, so your pet can readjust. You also want to consider like what their daily routine is going to look like as well, right? So thinking about, where's our tip number one? We also want to make sure that they are going to be ready when you return to work to be really comfortable with their walking routine.
Totally,
okay?
yeah.
So if you've been giving them 10 walks a day because you're hanging around the house or whatever, they're not going to have that when you're gone now.
It's going to be confusing.
So are we walking before and after work? Good. Then let's get back to that routine. That's going to help us. And then tip number 3 really quick is all about making sure that they are handling the separation anxiety when you exit the house.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you should leave the house without your pet a couple of times.
Okay.
Go for a walk just yourself, 20 minutes, and then come back. Your pet's going to go, oh, I get it.
Yes.
Sometimes you can leave, and then you'll come back.
You'll always come back.
And I'm fine.
Yes, yeah.
I'm okay. So those are our tips. And then I've got some really fun stuff I want to take you through here.
Okay, cool.
To help keep your pets entertained while you're gone.
While you're gone, I love that. Okay, so what are we starting off with?
And we're going to have some fun with this one.
Right, okay, cool.
So I've got a lick mat here. These things are genius.
Okay.
You can freeze these as well and put some great stuff. Smear some peanut butter on there,
Oh.
some yogurt.
Okay.
We're gonna put some wet food in here.
There's so much like smushing with dog food.
There is a lot of smushing.
A lot of smushing in.
Cheese can be smushed
Smushed
in there too.
100%.
Yes.
The more difficult, the better.
Well, we don't want to eat this,
I don't
Mary,
necessarily, Callie, no.
but I think there's somebody here who does.
I think there might be. Can we get Peaches out here? Come on out, Peaches. Peaches! Hi, Peaches! After it, look at her go. Peaches, you're a star.
Peaches is a 7-year-old dog who's available for adoption, and as you can see, she's enjoying her wet food because she just had a little dental work done, so she's eating the soft stuff
Oh
today.
my gosh,
Loving it.
Peaches! Peaches looks like 6 dogs became 1 dog.
She is a
and
little bit.
I love Peaches.
Yes.
She's long, she got a short nose, she's hungry.
Yes, she's loving it. She's loving
she
it.
is so cute.
So something like that can keep them entertained for a while, especially if it's frozen. They'll really have to get after it. And then we've got some more, which is Peaches still chowing down?
Peaches is doing her thing.
She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
You finish up there, Peaches. I'm going to carry on.
Okay, sounds good.
So we've got this really fun toy here, and I'm not going to be able to do this properly, but if I was a dog, I
Yes.
might be using my nose to kind of bob this.
Yeah.
And it's got treats or kibble in there.
Oh!
And then as they play with it, they get rewarded. So they're kind of going, hang on, I can do this.
It's a puzzle.
They're going to be after that for a good long time.
I was gonna say, that's gonna keep them busy.
Keep them busy. So you give them this, and then you get out the door and go to work, and then they're going to be distracted with this, which is great.
That's fantastic.
And then in a similar sort of fashion here, we have, look at this little bumblebee.
Oh my, okay, so tell me what this is.
What is this?
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Yeah.
It's a snuffle mat. This is a really great snuffle mat we got from our friends at Pet Value. And what you do here is similar idea. Get some little kibble, get some treats, and this would sit flat on the floor.
You hide it.
You hide it in there, and now your pet has to go hunting through there, having a little fun. Keep them nice and busy.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Well, Peaches, did you finish your breakfast? Nope. Peaches is still having her breakfast, doing her thing. You know what, Peaches, is it okay if Peaches just hangs out?
If she's okay there, we'll see when our next guest comes out as well.
That sounds good. Well, Toy, what about, okay, so we're cat moms.
Yes, we are.
So what about keeping cats entertained?
It's a similar kind of thing, okay? And I've got a fun one for you here, and I'd like to bring out our next furry friend to have a little peek and see if she's interested.
Come on out, Mimi.
Mimi, come on out, darling. Hi, Mimi. Mimi is a 1-year-old gray tabby, and isn't she the cutest little thing?
Oh my God, she's a star.
I know.
Oh
I know.
my
She's
gosh.
gorgeous. Look at that face.
Look at her. She knows her angles.
Stole the show.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we've got a cool cat puzzle here, and it's got all sorts of fun little compartments and things that open and close. I got a little treat in there. I don't know if you're interested, Mimi. She's very distracted. But they essentially can slide around with their paws and get in there and find some little gadgets and things, and there's lots of little treats, and that'll keep your cat having a little hide-and-go-seek with their treats.
This is really smart because my cat, Egg, he gets a little bit, if we are even not on the same floor in our house, he sits in the spot that is the echoiest, and he screams. He does this little cat opera, and he's like, everybody get in the living room. Oh my gosh, that I definitely need to get. Okay, well, what about...
Thank you so
Mimi,
much,
great
Mimi.
job.
Good
Bye,
job, Mimi.
I wanted Mimi to stay forever.
I know.
Bye, Mimi.
And And then next up is just a really simple cat toy here. You can get some of these that are like robotic and like motorized, which are really, really cool. But you can't go wrong with a real fun springy
Classic
toy.
springy
a
toy.
classic spring toy. It's got little bells on there. This, my cat would go crazy over.
100% feathers. Meg is
Absolutely.
obsessed.
He would play with that for like, I kid you not, like an hour.
100%.
So
All right,
that's
and
great.
what do we got going on here?
Okay, last but not least, this is a product. We have Feel Away and Adaptal. These are pheromones for pets.
Okay.
These are diffuser versions right
Oh.
here, as you can see.
Yeah, it looks like an air freshener.
It's like a little plug-in sort of situation, and it will just allow this pheromone to go out into the room or what have you, and help keep your pets feeling a little calm. So obviously, Feel Away for cats, Adaptal for dogs. There are also spray versions of this if you want to spray it on their bedding or blanket. There's also collar versions. So check out their website to find all the different versions. You can go shopping.
That is a fantastic. Well, Peaches is still out here, so let's get Mimi back out here too, shall we, to say thank you to our new little friend. Peaches is just still having her breakfast. Now, I don't know how you couldn't be, but if either of these little cuties caught your eye, or you just want to learn more about pet adoption, visit TorontoHumaneSociety.com to see all the wonderful animals waiting for their forever home, like Mimi and Peaches here. Oh my gosh, guys, Aaron, there might be another cat. Callie, thank you so much. We gotta take a break, and we'll be right back. Whole family in on DIYing is Beer Budget Reno host Kristen Coots. Hey, Kristen, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Huge congratulations on the new show.
Thank
This is such a
you.
thrill. Okay, so first off, Kristen, you became a self-taught DIYer when you moved into a bit of a fixer-upper. Tell us a bit about that.
I was on my mat leave and I moved into a new home to be closer to the city, and we moved, like, we spent all of our money on the house.
Yes.
So then we couldn't spend money to renovate the house.
No.
So I was on my mat leave, one baby this way, hammer this way, and just decided to learn how to reno my house.
That's amazing.
And
Just a complete self-starter,
And it turned into a business, and
Yeah.
now I do renos for clients, but on a budget.
We love
because
this.
People are like me and can't spend money on their budget after they bought their house.
Totally. And also, I'm not going to lie, anytime I get something on budget, that's when I brag about it.
100%.
If I paid full price, I'm not talking about it. No.
No, because I did this for $200 instead of $2,000.
$1,000. It's the
Exactly.
best. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Okay, Kristen, I'm very excited. So you are now a mom of 2 little ones. Congratulations.
Thank
That's so
you.
exciting. And you're actually getting your kids involved in some of the DIY projects. So you're going to show us something that we can get little ones involved in too.
Little one's got to see mama work.
100%.
You know?
100%.
Even though they're back to school, we can still get them involved in things.
Totally.
So I'm really into textured art these days because it is a really affordable way to do something that can feel upscale and get your kids involved. Now, you might be mad at me for saying this.
Okay, let's do it.
When you go to a home decor store, nobody, and I mean nobody, needs artwork of a giant cat climbing a building, being swarmed by helicopters. Nobody needs this.
No one needs this.
Nobody needs this.
No.
So here is cost-saving tip number 1. Go into a home decor store and buy the ugliest art you can find on clearance. Because it is cheaper to get it with the canvas and the frame already done than to do it separately.
Oh, totally. Okay.
We're gonna cover the ugly. I mean, we're gonna cover the cat.
The cat.
The beautiful feline. Anyway.
Okay.
And then I've covered this side here with painter's tape. That way we can make sure we don't get
avoid the frame.
Get it dirty.
Okay, perfect.
But that's going to be cost tip number 1.
I love that. Okay, so that's so cool. I'm very excited about this. Shall we get into this one?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, cost tip number 2. We're actually going to make our own paste. And the way we're going to do that to save money, this is wall plaster.
Yes.
This entire tub is just $20. And you can make like 30 pieces of art out of this.
That's amazing, yeah.
So it's wall plaster, the same thing you use to patch holes, mud walls. Mix it with some modeling paste, some acrylic paint, and then the secret, glue.
White school glue.
White school glue,
Okay.
so that the plaster doesn't crack.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
This just blew my mind.
I know. Okay.
I was like, it's just gonna make it goopier.
Throw
that's
that
amazing.
on
Okay,
for
let's
me.
do this thing.
Let's keep our nails looking
Doctor,
nice,
I was like,
you know?
doctor, yeah, very nice.
Scalpel.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you never know what I'll do to this cat.
Right.
Okay. And since I don't want to offend you too much, because I know how much you love cats.
I do love a cat, but that's okay. I don't particularly love a cat climbing a building.
Okay, well, I'm going to make you cover the cat.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So you're just going to smack it on there.
Like a this?
Like pretend you're a 4-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're frosting a cake.
No, that's literally what I feel like.
Speaking your language.
100%. Okay.
So you just smack it all on there, everywhere.
Okay.
And here's the fun part. You can't go wrong with this. If you're a kid, you're a 4-year-old, get their little toddler, their little trucks, drive it around on here. You get this. You can make your patterns, whatever you want to do. You can have fun with it.
Okay.
You've got
so
all
you're
these
just
little
smearing
tools.
it around.
Yeah. Make a little fun pattern like that.
Okay.
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And customize this however they want. And have it a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
now what do we do?
Ideally, we let this dry because
Yes.
now we've got this beautiful texture on it. But why stop there?
Okay.
Let's use some color.
Okay, I love this.
So while you got your gloves on, just grab a brush.
Okay. Oh, we're really going for it. I
Really
love
going
this
for
energy.
it.
Okay.
I got 2.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, just
have,
go.
Just have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very Jackson Pollock.
Yeah. But you can
Nice.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Mix it in there. Do whatever you want because this is fun for kids.
This
is how you get their personality. My kids are in daycare.
Yeah.
There's only so many squiggly rainbows I can be posting around my house. So here, they get to do something that really speaks to their style and creativity.
Yeah, I love this. Honestly, this is fun. And then also, once it dries, you're like individual. My child's an artist.
100%.
What a delight. The new
Let me tell you,
Michelangelo.
if someone can go into a museum and tape a banana to a wall and make millions of dollars, let me tell you, this should sell for something.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Okay, what are we moving on to next?
Yeah. So I actually want to show you my son's room.
Okay, let's take a look.
This is a before photo of my son's room.
Okay.
Very boring. We
Classic
moved into
room.
this house a couple of months ago. Let me tell you how much this kid loves color.
Oh my gosh, Kristen, this is amazing.
He loves color.
Yeah.
So this is right up his alley. Imagine what you can do with a bit of paint. And guess what? It's just paint.
Yeah.
So first of all, I did that with leftover paint. I didn't spend a penny on that. room.
Really?
But then even after it's done, people get so scared of color and scared of doing something with personality. This costs what, 15 bucks
Yeah,
to make?
yeah.
That room was free to make.
Yeah.
And when you're done with it, paint over and start again.
100%.
Doesn't have to be permanent.
I love that, especially when you're doing a kid's room. You want it to match their personality. And
100%.
again, you can just paint over it once they grow out of it.
He's 4 once.
Yeah.
Let him have fun. I don't want this to be the house where you like can't sit on the couch. You know what I mean?
1,000%. Kristen, I absolutely love it. You are doing amazing things. Again, huge congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your new show, Beard Budget. Right now, where you inspire amazing viewers to get amazing looks for less. So great. All right, best of luck. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Up next, we're kicking off football season with game-worthy treats for any crowd. That's up next.
Football season is here, and no matter what team you're cheering for, Game Day calls for some great treats. Bringing that touchdown energy to the kitchen, please welcome TSN's Kara Waglin. Hey, Kara, how's it going?
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely thrilled. Now, fun fact about you.
Yes.
You're not only NFL on CTV's host, you're also an avid baker.
An avid baker, yes. I don't have a ton of time to do the baking as much
Yeah.
now. I have 2 young kids, but I love the baking. Any chance I get to combine football
Yes.
and cooking or baking is
Kind of a dream.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
I was creeping your Instagram. You're really good
I
at decorating and
appreciate
baking.
that. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I feel like I can't hold a candle, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'm really pumped because today we are combining those two things. Exactly,
Yes.
football and baking. What are we doing?
Okay, so we're gonna do something fun because anytime you have people over to watch the game, and of course kickoff is happening very soon, everyone already has the nachos and the wings and the ribs, chili, those things are kind of a given, but you don't always have a dessert table. So we're gonna do some fun desserts that you can do pre-game, during the game,
Okay.
get the kids involved, have
Ooh,
some fun.
Okay, I love this.
And I love a theme.
Yeah.
So we're gonna construct a little cupcake football field.
Oh, I like this.
We're gonna do the turf, the grass. We have some teams. You're repping the Bills.
I'm the Buffalo Bills today, everybody. Yeah,
Yes.
go Bills!
Yes.
There we
Big
go!
Josh Allen fan. So we have the red and blue for the
Yeah,
Bills.
yeah.
I am a Steelers fan.
Okay.
Lifelong Steelers fan, so we're going black and gold.
I'm gonna give them, you know what? They didn't
I
get it, but I'm gonna
appreciate
give
that.
them.
You know what? We're going through a bit of transition right now. We can use all of the applause we can take. So we're gonna build a little football field.
Okay, let's
you
do
wanna
it.
go?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
so
do
we
it.
have all of our icing here.
So this is for you, because
This is for
that
me.
is for the Steelers.
This is for Steelers, and kids can help out with this. My kids love to get involved. You put some toppings, some sprinkles,
Yeah.
some little mini M&Ms,
Yeah.
whatever you got.
I love
and
that.
the kids get into it.
Now, I love the fact that we've got the two piping bags
this is
in the
true.
one.
You need a big hand
which is
to get in
going
there.
to give you that kind of
get it
stripy. Oh yeah.
You're really getting
Look
that.
at that. This is like the best. This looks like the Bills.
Right? I
Can
love
you-
the oohs
This
and
looks
ahs.
like this is amazing, guys.
You got-
I'm tooting my horn.
And you get a workout because
I was gonna say, it's a bit of a squeeze.
It's a squeeze.
Yeah.
We're getting in there. But yeah, you can have some fun by mixing the colors. You can layer your colors and do like a yellow with a black on top.
Oh, that is
you
so
can get
good.
the little screens with the names on them, with the little picks.
I love
whatever
this.
you want to do. And then the kids can...
And you can kind of make it whatever works for your team, whatever colors they
whatever
are.
colors you want.
Yeah.
And then the grass.
This is my favorite.
The grass is great.
This is okay, so this is called a grass tip, and it is excellent. It literally makes icing that looks like grass.
Like grass.
Which is a thrill, in my personal
And
opinion.
you just... It's a quick... Oh, you really got to squeeze.
Oh,
you can do...
Here, I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
I was like...
We'll tag team this.
Ooh!
Sure. I'm telling you. But when that happens, you just... Look.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go.
That's a touchdown. Yeah.
But you adjust, right? You get your little knife.
Yeah.
And you do a little smear.
You're good to go.
Because grass comes in all different forms.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Who's to say where we got this grass from?
Absolutely. And we even have some
goalposts.
goalposts. Look at you.
So, wait, are they called uprights as well?
They are uprights, yeah,
Nice,
through
thank
the
you
uprights.
so much. And then we're gonna do the yard lines.
Yes, you can do your little yard lines.
Okay.
You can do your numbers. You can do as much detail as you want or as little detail as you want.
This is so fun.
Right?
Honestly, this is my favorite sport. This is so excellent.
We converted her. This is great.
This is
and even
so-
like, you know, you get the little
football and you're good to
you
go.
have some fun with it, right?
This is so cute.
And the kids will love it.
Love that. That is so much fun. Okay, so we've got our football field good to go, but maybe we're looking for maybe a little fruit, maybe a little less icing.
You know, you tell yourself it's healthier.
Yeah.
Is it healthier?
I don't know. There's a lot of chocolate right here. What are we doing?
So we're gonna do some chocolate dipped strawberries. Chocolate dipped fruit is a favorite of mine.
So good.
I don't know if it's because I tell myself it's a little better for me.
Yeah.
But you mix up your chocolate. I like to put a little coconut oil in.
Oh, super smart.
Yeah, just mixes it nicely, gives it a nice little sheen.
Yeah.
thins
Also makes
out.
it firm up really nicely as well.
So you just do a little dip.
Oh yeah. Already this is
I
a
know,
good party. Yeah.
And then you're just gonna pop it in the fridge. It's so easy, and just let it set up.
Okay.
That's something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Through the oohs and ahs.
Yeah.
I always found that I would buy the really good squares of chocolate because there's something about chocolate chips aren't as good for this. Is that true?
Honestly, chocolate chips if you're doing chocolate covered strawberries and you're adding that little bit of coconut oil, chocolate chips are totally fine. Chocolate chips have technically a little bit of an edible product that keeps them in their shape. That's why your chocolate chip cookie keeps that little bit of the shape. It doesn't melt.
Yes.
Whereas if you just use a chocolate bar, it does really puddle. To be honest, a chocolate chip might be easier with this too.
So I no longer have an excuse to use the really
fancy.
Yeah,
no,
not
we're
so
gonna
much.
cheap
Okay.
out with the chocolate chips.
Fair,
I love it.
Fair. And then you can make them footballs by adding just little laces.
Okay.
And always laces out, as we remember from Ace Ventura.
I love. Is there a certain number of these guys that a football needs?
I mean, whatever you can fit is fine.
Okay.
It looks like 3. That looks like a football.
Yeah, that looks like
You
a
know,
football.
It works.
This is
right?
an absolute delight. These are so cute,
Kind
Kara.
of cute. The kids like these ones as well.
100%. Super fun. Chocolate and strawberries, an absolute dream.
Yes.
Now, if you don't have time to bake cupcakes at home, or maybe you're just not much of a baker, do you have any suggestions?
There's a shortcut. There's
Okay.
always shortcuts.
We love.
We love to cheat. Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to bring something to a party that is from scratch. I love to do scratch. Do you have time for scratch all the time?
Not really.
No, I have definitely made the box cakes and decorated them and brought them to people's birthdays and been like, look how delicious this is. So we have some cakesters. You can also go and buy pre-made cupcakes, and you see all over social media, people just scrape that icing right off, and you can do whatever you want on there. These secrets are between you and Duncan Hines. No one needs to know.
No one needs to know.
So
you made the money that bought it, so you
grab
made
your
it.
cakesters, and then we have the full setup with the sprinkles. You pipe your icing on. Again, the kids love to help with this. I'm gonna grab one of these.
Yeah, you do it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Shall we do a little bit of just to keep
competition?
it fun? A little. Yeah, I'm feeling a little spicy now, Kara.
Okay.
Shall we do a little bit of a competition?
I feel like I have
feel
a
like
smaller bag.
I was gonna say.
Maybe I should grab this.
That's gonna work. You're
This
gonna do
might
the trick.
it.
All right, shall we start? Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's
I'm gonna
do
have a
this
couple
thing.
ready to go because I get a little competitive.
Okay,
All right, you ready?
3, 2, 1, kick off. I'm gonna do
Oh!
that.
I gotta switch. I gotta switch. I gotta
It's on the
switch.
ring.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, there we go.
Where's the green?
Honestly, yeah. Kara, this was an absolute delight. So much fun. Honestly, this was a hoot and a half. Get your kids involved. Get your
Thanks so much
friends
for having me.
involved. Every age. Kara is hosting NFL on CTV all season long on TSN's Sports Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Me. This was fun.
Oh, this was so fun. And thanks to the NFL, you're all going home with an official NFL tube. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Pretty good. I'm putting on for real.
Coming up, Premiere Week continues with more surprise giveaways for our audience. Plus, find out how you can enter to win. That's coming up.
Giveaways, everybody. Every day this week, we are giving away 3 amazing prizes to celebrate our 3rd season. And today, my bud and my friend who's also a makeup artist, Nikki Strachan. Nikki Strachan is doing the honor. Nikki, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm feeling great. Fun fact, Nikki, I hung out all morning. She did my hair. So we were just chilling, hanging out in my office. And now you came to give presents. You're like Santa.
I love to give away good skincare.
Okay, let's get right on into it. Nikki, what have you got for us today?
So today our good pals at Even is gifting everybody cream, you get your night cream, you get your eye cream, and you get your serum. And it is a reshaping sort of formula. So sort of like meant for the older skin, which is great, but you will find light in dullness and you will get some volume and the formulation is just beautiful. And you have all of the steps that you need to just get your face beautiful and reuse.
Loving that. I love it. And it's so great because they have isn't that from like Waters in France?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, that's fancy.
Yeah,
guys,
so you're
French
gonna be
water.
set up.
Yeah. That's some fancy stuff. All right, next up, what do we have, Nikki?
Okay, we have a beautiful Canadian brand from Province Apothecary.
Ooh.
We're gonna get a beautiful toner that has amazing, beautiful formulation again, like perfect for all skin types. If you can smell it, it's like a spa in a bottle. So you set the tone for the rest of your skincare, your serums, and your moisturizers. You always use a toner. So this is a beautiful, invigorating product from this amazing Canadian brand. And then we follow up with the illuminating vitamin C serum, which is amazing, which helps with dark spots and helps with brightening, and just an all-over great product. Again, the formulations are great for all skin types.
Oh, that's great. I love that. Also, you can skip your perfume step because that smells delicious.
Yeah, it's like what we said this morning. It was like a spa doll. It's like a spa in a bottle.
It's a spa in a bottle. It's always a good thing.
Right, and great for like a midday pick-me-up. So if you just need like a little bit of like you get off a plane or if you're traveling, it's a great like booster for your
little
skin.
refresh. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Now finally, what do we have, Nikki?
Well, we love our friends at Olaplex, and they're gifting everybody with 2 amazing hair masks. Hydration mask for the thick to like medium to thick hair textures, and then we have a lightweight sort of hydration for the fine to medium hair. Honestly, like one use will give you bright, shiny, like healthy looking hair. And again, we know Olaplex, they are amazing. They are all about hair health, so this product is perfect and amazing.
Especially going into those winter months with the dry hair. My hair gets crispy.
Exactly. Well, it's like exactly.
100%. That is amazing. Fixing that damage, giving it moisture and shine. Thank you so much to all of these amazing brands. We got Olaplex, we got Province Apothecary, we've got them. Thank you so much. Now, Nikki, what is the light? Thank you to Nikki.
Oh my God, thank you.
Now for your chance to win these great prizes, just head on over to our Instagram at The Good Stuff CTV and enter our online contest. That's our show for today. We'll see you tomorrow.